Hey guys, welcome to At Home Fitness with Coach A, the YouTube channel that aims to bring you guys in-gym quality coaching and workouts for your at-home or garage gym needs. Now, today is day number 233 of the At Home Fitness programming series. I am Coach A, and it is Tuesday, November 3rd. Here's what we're looking at for today. You guys have a single piece today. We're going to go with a 20-minute AMRAP. Now, there's essentially going to be 2 rounds here inside of each round. Those rounds are going to consist of 5 burpees, 10 dumbbell or kettlebell push press right, 15 sit-ups, 5 burpees, 10 dumbbell or kettlebell push press left, 15 sit-ups. All right, so you're not going to do the right and the left together in the same round. They're going to be alternating rounds as you guys go through. You're always going to have 5 burpees before them. You're always going to have 15 sit-ups after them. Stick around if you guys want to see movement modifications and demonstrations. All right, guys, keep in mind we're going for our 20-minute AMRAP here. We're sort of doing 2 rounds set in each round, if you will, with the right-left component of the push press. We're going to start those rounds or halfway in the beginning of the round with 5 burpees. Those are going to roll into our push press. Now, I have a dumbbell and a kettlebell. Demonstrate both of those movements. They're pretty much the same movement. I just want you guys to focus on, if you're going to utilize that kettlebell, letting it sit more in the pocket. So I'm going to grab that one first here. So that pocket is that space down almost in your elbow between your forearm and your bicep. And that's going to rest that weight on the chest and the shoulders so you're not holding it in place, so to speak. So remember, push press, dip, drive, extension. We're using the hips to start the movement. We're using the shoulders still to finish the movement. Now, we're into our sit-ups. I'm not going to do a full 15 here. I don't want you guys to have to sit here that long. But bent knees, feet nice and flat or as flat as we can. Trying to keep those heels on the ground is going to be one of the options here. Shoulders, hands all the way back, touch the ground. Shoulders all the way up over the hips at the top of the front end there. So that is the first half of the first round, so to speak. I'm going to start the second half of the first round with 5 burpees again. Popping around here. Everybody loves a burpee. You guys can tell how much I'm smiling on this. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's more on the inside, really. That's where all the happiness is. All right, so we're going to grab the dumbbell this time for the push press. The movement is functionally and pretty much the same, just a slightly different position in the arm. You're going to notice the elbow's out a little bit. I'm trying to stack that dumbbell more on top of the shoulder than in that pocket, so to speak. But it's still a dip. It's still a drive. So squeezing the glutes, punching the shoulders through, and then I'm back down to another round of sit-ups. Now, after this round of sit-ups is over, that will technically be the end of the first round. So if you guys are going to score rounds plus, this is the way we want to do it. Now, this is another way to do those Abmat sit-ups, put the feet together. It's going to be very similar to the way I did it on the first round, and this is the final way of doing it, more of a straight-legged position. Still the same range of motion, more or less just kind of giving a different anchor point a little bit. The straight legs are going to be a little bit heavier. Stay tuned for movement modifications. All right, guys, modification time. Now, for the sit-ups, if you guys have something you're normally doing for that core hinge, that closure, that's what we're going to do today. For hanging, for some reason, it's a hang. For just bringing the legs up, it's bringing the legs up, right? Whatever it is. Some sit-ups, pretty simple, basic movement. If you get to the point where you're really starting to hit some of that failure, that's fine. Either make the rep scheme a little bit smaller, like maybe a 5, 10, 5 even, or just take your time, get your way through the sit-ups. Now, on the 5 burpees, the only thing I want to see when it comes to modification for the burpee, unless we have a back issue, let's say, is going to be a push-up, all right, maybe a knee push-up, something along those lines. Step your way down and up out of the burpee if you want, that's fine. On the push press, that's where our modifications are really going to come into play here, and it's probably going to be based off of your equipment. If you guys don't have a heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, keep in mind it's not supposed to be super heavy for the weight anyway. That's fine. You're going to get through a lot of reps here. That's kind of the point. I want you guys to get a bunch of rounds in. That's part of the reason why the burpees are only at 5. Okay, so keep moving. Don't worry if the weight is not heavy enough for your reps. Continue to collect them. If you guys want to make the reps higher, like maybe go to 15, I would probably keep the sit-ups where they're at. So don't make an adjustment and go burpee, sit-up, push press. Keep it in the order it's in and just mix up the numbers a little bit there. okay? If we are going to a barbell or something that utilizes both arms, shoulders at the same time, keep the weight pretty light. Keep the reps at 10. Honestly, you're going to accumulate a lot of reps. If you want to switch this to 5 push press, 10 burpees, 15 sit-ups, that's something you can do. I would suggest having some heavy weight, like something that's pretty challenging to get through 5 consecutively every time. Something probably in the 155 to 105 kind of range. And then let's change that spectrum up a little bit. So you're gonna have the 5 push press, you're gonna have the 10 burpees, and then you're gonna have the 15 sit-ups. All right, so if you guys make adjustments with the weight, you make adjustments with the equipment, so to speak, then also don't be afraid to make adjustments with the rep scheme to be able to kind of fit that continually pushing series.